Well, let's see what the postman brought us today, guys. Here we go. It says, hey, Doc, I saw this detox drink on YouTube. All right, let's see what it's about. It contains chlorophyll and charcoal with various fruits and veggies mixed in water. Now, they want to know basically, can I do this? Would it be beneficial for me? Should I add this in? Is there any kind of detox mixture that you use specifically? So let's go through this, because detoxes are something I get asked about all the time. There are bunches, and I mean bunches, of different kinds of detoxes out there. Here's the rule of thumb for me. I don't like putting things into the body to detoxify it. I would rather draw stuff out. So I'm a big fan of Epsom salt baths. I'm a big fan of saunas. I'm a big fan of, we do a foot bath, which is a cellular cleanse in the practice. I like things that act more like a drawing salve than putting something into the system that's going to force or push stuff through. And the reason for this is because detoxes, guys, are non-specific. Don't ever let anyone tell you, hey, we're going to go in here and we're going to pull heavy metals out. We're going to get aluminum only. Or we're going to get, zinc only. Or we're going to get arsenic only. They're full of it. It's not true, all right? There's no way to know specifically exactly the thing you're grabbing. You never grab one thing. So a detoxification it's a generic term that means that you're going to support normal body function to try and eliminate things that are excessively present in the body or that shouldn't be there at all. So if you got into DDT when you're, 8 years old on a farm someplace, the body's going to try and eventually dump that out somehow. You can assist it to do that. But when it pulls stuff out, it's not just grabbing that chemical. It's also going to grab minerals. It's going to grab vitamins. It's going to grab everything. That's what it does. And it's going to force the body to dump any kind of excess. Now, you lose the bad stuff, which is awesome, but sometimes you lose the good as well. So you have to rebalance those things. And that's really the trick to detoxification. You have to rebalance it. Now, how would you know if you even need it? How would you know if you need some type of detox? Here's the test, and I'll show it to you today. It's going to be a video. We'll put this online later. You put your arm out in front of you, okay, and you put your palm up like you're facing the ceiling with it. You're going to slide your hand up above the elbow on the inside of the elbow. And just start poking around with your thumb when you get above that bumpy bone. If it's tender, a little bit lower, Paulie. This way, down. There you go. Start rubbing in there. If that's tender on either side, there's a good chance you need a detox. Now, the final one is down on your leg. You'll go up the inside of the leg, right below the knee bone. Okay, on the inside, start poking around. These are called accumulation points in acupuncture. If you hit these things and they're sore, if one of them is sore, the lymphatic system is most likely congested and needs to be assisted in emptying. That would be a detox. That would be indicative of, hey, I better do this. So that's a great question. Now, the question they asked further on this, the doc, what about chlorophyll and charcoal? Is it safe to drink? Should I put it in? Do I need it? There's a lot of research out there on both of these products, and they both can be very beneficial to the body. They act as binding agents. So they grab stuff. Not one thing, but many things. So is there benefit to doing them? Yes. Do you need to be careful when you do them? Yes. Be a little cautious. And the big tell, check those 4 points. See if any of those are tender. If they are, then all right, I probably need to do something. But it may be well beyond just cleaning the body and detoxifying it. You may have to change diet, get rid of different stresses, help the body rebalance itself. But if you can do those things, you can get great results. So that's a really good question. So do I need to do it? Not necessarily. How would you know? And then how do you know which ones work the best? And again, I'm a big fan of detoxes that draw stuff out versus putting chemicals and things to push stuff through. I think you can just make a bigger mess. So that's a really, really good question for us. We're going to take a quick break here, guys. We'll be back in just a moment.